We often find ourselves asking the question, why do game companies turn on their own consumers after they have grown to such a large company? Now, I like the answer of gambling. If we go back to our monkey ancestors, as I like to call it, monkey madness, monkeys love to gamble. If they are given a slight chance of winning, they tend to just go all in just because they can. Now, this is very similar to how humans like to gamble. Um, I've been there. I like loot boxes myself. However, it's very dangerous, especially when a company can just give you that dangles the little carrot and allows you to pretty much put all of your savings into their game. Uh, Another study shows that when you are rewarded even just a little bit, you tend to want to put more into the game or gambling. An example of this would be seen with lottery tickets. You spend $10 on a lotto ticket, you do a little scratch off, and you get $5 back. Now you're at a net loss of $5. However, you still feel like you won, and so you take advantage of that, and you want to buy another ticket because you might get something this time. It's that little carrot. Another issue with gambling is that it causes a lot of excitement. When you gamble, you get like this little rush, and it's addictive. It's a very addictive thing, but it also keeps you coming back to the game that you are playing. And so EA in particular, a lot of companies do this, but EA is probably the worst in it. They keep on bringing back these gambling, these loot boxes, and they give you these rewards, and it gives you a little rush. You think you can get it. You think you can get the good weapon skin or whatever, but in the end you don't, and you kind of like you get screwed over. Now, this all leads to the company making so much money, which is why they like to take advantage of it. If people are spending all of their money on gambling, they give you the $60 for the game itself, and then they end up giving you $10 per loot box. They give you a ton more money, a ton, like just a metric ton of money. And it's very easy for these game companies to take advantage of it, and so they do. They want money. And now that leads into the psychology of greed, which will be talked about later by someone else. But making money is generally the biggest goal of these companies, especially in the later run. It's not always just about their passions and wanting to make games. Um, Except this is very very damaging to the player themselves, as in particular with kids. Kids are extremely easy to take advantage of. As you see with a game like Fortnite, they go steal their parents' credit cards and they start to spend money. They spend $200 on virtual currency that really doesn't mean anything, and they buy these cosmetics just because they look cool. And it's very damaging to many many people. And I would like to argue that especially when it comes to kids, it should be illegal, quite honestly. Anyway, thank you for coming to my second Tech Talk.